All right, now we're up to our second solo in the style of Joe Satriani. This will feature some sweep picking arpeggios as well as some two-handed tapping. So check out the solo and then we'll come back and break it down. Now you may have noticed for this solo, I'm starting off with two hands on the neck. I'm going to do a trill from the 10th fret of the B string with my left hand, but my right hand is going to bar at the 5th fret. So I'm going to concentrate on the B string, but I'll bar across all of the strings with my right hand. And I also have the wah-wah here. Now after doing that trill between the 10th fret of the B and the 5th fret, the melody will now be 5, 6, 5, 3, 5. So I'm going to have to move my right hand around. And now the melody is going to be 5, 6, 5, 3, 5, 6, 5. Now I'm going to switch positions here. Right hand's going to come over. And I'm going to do a pedal tone tapping lick. Sounds like this. So I'm going to continually tap on the 10th fret with the index finger on my right hand. I'll play 10-8, 10-6, 10-5 on the high E string, and then the same thing on the B string. Now we'll move to the G string, continue on the 10th fret with the right hand, followed by 7, 5, and 2 with the left hand. So that whole phrase would sound like this. And now we're into the second part of the solo where we're soloing over the D minor chord, and I'm going to do this sweep arpeggio. Sounds like this. We're going to start 10 low E, 12 A, 14 on the D string, followed by 10 G, 13 B, 15 high E. We've just done this. And now we're going to come back down. 13 on the B, 10 G, 14 D, 12 A, 10 low E. The next chord of the jam track is an E minor 7 flat 5. I'm going to move up to play E as the first note of the next arpeggio, which sounds like this. 12 low E, 13 A, 15 D. 12 G, 13 B, 15 high E. And then we're going to come back. 13 B, 12 G, 15 D, 13 A, 12 low E. So here's what we've just played. And now here's the next arpeggio. We're going to start off on F, 13th fret of the low E string, followed by the 15th fret of the A string, 17th fret of the D string, followed by 14 on the G string, 15 on the B string. Now strike 17 on the high E, slide back to 15, pull off to 12. followed by 13B, 12 slide back to 9 on the G string, 10 on the D string, 12 on the A string. If we put all that together, here's what we've just done. Now we're going to go back and repeat the first two arpeggio shapes. The first one was over the D minor chord. And the next one over the E minor 7 flat 5 chord. And now here's the ending. $15 on the A string, 17 on the D string, 19 on the G string. Followed by the B string, 17 to 18, 20 on the high E, strike 20 again, bend up a whole step, and then play 20 to 18. And the final three notes, 17, 18, 20, all on the high E string. And if you notice, I get some kind of Hendrixy overtones there as I use the tremolo bar on that final note. Okay, so let's put the whole solo together now. Here we go. And now we switch hands. And we repeat all of that. Switch hands. And now we do the sweep arpeggios. So there's our second solo in the style of Joe Satriani.